Yo, Rico Love just stepped in the room. What's up, man?
What up, what up? Turn the lights on.
Even Kings Died a project. Now, you write and produce for a lot of people. What made you put out an album?
I was never going to do another album.
Why?
I take it so seriously, bro. Like, I'm so serious about what I do that it is heartbreaking for me when it doesn't succeed. And a lot of people say to you, well, it's a success because people love it. But what you have to understand is I've won so much in this game. And the first real loss I took was on the Turn the Lights On album.
And you say loss based on sales?
When I say loss based on sales and notoriety. And I felt like the world should hear this. I had never did something I was so proud of and it lose. So to me, I was kind of like hurt. But in
retrospect, do you look at it as a blessing though? Did it teach you anything?
Oh yeah, it taught me so much. It taught me so much about just understanding how much I'm loved. Like when you get off a plane in New York City and you got 20 people as you walk by stopping you and saying, yo, I love your music. Yo, I love your music. Yo, when you drop another album, yo, you're like, you forget how much you love because you just go in your corner and you write songs and you know when you come back outside you realize like people really appreciate the things I have to offer.
There's a record in here, I think it's Faith. Yeah, there it is. Brian Michael Cox.
Yeah.
How did that feel to link up and work with one of the legends in this R&B songwriting game and somebody that you expressed helped you get into it?
Yeah. So what it was first of all, people don't know how good B. Cox can sing. And he's an incredible vocal arranger. So what I did, I had the record done. And me and B. Cox was hanging out in LA and I said, bro, I want you to sing backgrounds on this record. And he was like, done, just send me the files. Because a lot of people don't know, like if you hear the texture of his voice on there in the background under the verse and he's doing these ad-libs and it's like incredible. And it goes to like having an ear and understanding placement and timing. And I just like who I like. Even on my album, Turn the Lights On, I put Raekwon on there because I feel like this record fit. I'm not chasing like, oh, this person, you know.
This person's popular right now.
I put Armani Caesar on my first album because she's dope and she could rap and I saw her on Instagram. And I think that B. Cox was one of those people who just, people don't understand his tone, his texture is very strong because he doesn't sing much. And I've been trying to convince him to do a project. I think he should do a project with him at the piano and some string arrangements and write some great songs and sing, you know, just for the sake of loving it, you know, and understanding that is needed for the culture. And especially platforms like this where you're able to get your music out there. I think people looked at streaming at first as a curse, but it's so much of a gift.
This record, Hyper, 10. It's a record right here.
Man.
Now, you did the beat on this?
D-Town did the track with me and
Okay.
D-Town. So I'm excited about that. That's like been my brother for life since the Corner Boys days. So, you know, he did the track. And you know what's crazy? I actually originally wrote Hyper for Hood Celebrity. And I was like, you know, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna keep this for myself. So end up keeping it, and the record is like a fan favorite. A lot of people loving the record. So
yo, and I gotta commend you, man. At the level you're at, you are one of the, you and Brian Michael Cox, my boy Brian Alexander Morgan, the amazing songwriters in this game, in the R&B space. Y'all have made yourselves so accessible to young songwriters, young artists, you know, sharing music. I just want to commend you for that.
When you love something so much, that's the thing that you associate first with.
Right.
I love music, right? I don't love money. I love what I'm able to do because of my gift. And another thing, I don't consider myself an R&B guy. I do music. I can sing, so I sing. You know what I mean? I prefer rapping, believe it or not. But I know that you have to sharpen that ability a certain way that I don't have
craftsmanship.
Yeah, I don't have the time to write 100 rhymes a day. I write a lot of songs every day. So that's why I'm able to sharpen it. But I always tell people, I did that twerk record for City Girls and people are surprised, like, you did twerk? I'm like, yeah, I also did Ball for T. I also did Ain't Worrying About Nothing for French Montana. I also did, you know, it's a lot of records. It's so many hip hop records that I've been a part of. And I understand that a lot of people associate you with the things like, you know, oh, he was Usher. But I consider myself a person who just produces music and I love music. Because if I want to do a hip hop album, a collaboration album, I want to be able to do it and not feel like, oh, he trying to rap now. I want to be like, I just feel like making music today and I hope people can accept it.